Ciao e benvenuti a Puglia. Today we're doing a really lovely 15-minute deep core workout. This is designed to really wake up all of the muscles around your torso and in your spine as well. Get your legs, hips working too, and just really feel like you're challenging yourself today. I'm going to give you various options so you can do whatever suits you, and remember, you don't have to be able to do all of them to start with. You can work your way up, and as you get stronger you might be able to achieve just a little bit more. As you do this class, if anything doesn't feel right for you, if you feel like you're getting kind of any sharp pains or anything that you wouldn't expect, please just stop and take a break. And as ever, I love to hear how you get on, so please do let me know. We're going to be in relaxation position to start with. So I'd like you to bring yourself down onto the floor and set yourself up with the weight going down through the back of your head, the back of the rib cage and the back of your pelvis. And you have your knees and your feet hip distance apart like this. So you can really feel that both sides of your waist are nice and long. And we're just going to start by going into a little tuck backwards and forwards. We're just going to rock our pelvis back to imprint our spine. And then inhale and arch away. So you can see that I'm just arching my back away from the floor. I'm going to do a few more like this. So rocking back and arching away. Rock back. Arch away, and just two more. So we're just trying to get our minds and bodies coordinated right now and just warm up and find our neutral position, which is where I'd like you to come through now, which is where you're halfway in between. So now setting yourself up here, let's check that our hips and our pubic bone are level. We'll go into a lovely little knee opening just to warm up through the hips. So keeping one leg completely still, I'd like to breathe out and open the opposite leg out to the side, rolling on the edge of the foot. And then I'd like to draw that knee back in. So I'm just using my hands to make sure that I'm keeping my hips level. And don't worry if you can feel that one leg can open further. It's really common to have imbalances in your body. So let's go again, breathing out to open. Inhale, return. Exhale, open. Inhale, return. Last one to each side. Breathe out, open. Inhale, return, keeping your body completely still. Final one here. And draw back in. So hopefully you're still in neutral spine and pelvis. Let's take our arms down by our sides, relaxing our shoulders down. And we'll start with a lovely single knee fold. So keeping the angle of the knee the same, let's just breathe out, float one leg up so the knee comes up and over the hip. Inhale, lower the leg down. Let's go to the side, breathe out, open, lift even, and inhale down. So we're just trying to wake up our core here, making sure you keep your neutral spine and pelvis. There's no movement through the spine. So we're just simply hinging at the hip. Let's go a few more times, checking that your shoulders are relaxed and your jaw is relaxed as well. A couple more times to each side. Final couple. And lower that leg down onto the floor. So before we go into our next exercise, let's double check our neutral spine and pelvis once again. And now we'll turn this into our double knee fold. So we're floating one leg up and then engaging the core, floating the second leg up to join it. Now we inhale, take leg one down and leg two. Let's go again. We're trying to do 6 of these. So we breathe out, lead with the first other leg now, lower down and down. So no movement through your spine. Lift, lift, lower, lower, and again, lift, lift, lower, and lower. Just 2 more to go. Lift, lift, lower, lower, and our final one, lift, lift, down and down. Well done. Now checking neutral spine and pelvis again. Let's practice our curl up. So we're going to take our hands, hold them underneath our head and clasp our hands there. You should be able to see your elbows in your peripheral vision, and just check that your head is nice and heavy. So as you lift your arms up, your head is coming up as well without straining your neck. Let's keep our legs and knees nice and strong. Take a deep breath in here, and then as you breathe out, nod the chin and start to curl up. Think about your low ribs sliding down towards your hip. Pause, lower down with control. And again, breathe out, curl up, pause, inhale down. We're doing 6 of these once more. Breathe out, lift, inhale down. Let's go 3 and 2, and our final one here, lifting up, pause, and come back down. Well done. Take your head back onto the floor, float your arms up and over. Now let's take our legs back into that double knee fold, 1, 2, and go straight into a toe tap. So we're now hinging at the hip to tap the toe down on the floor and return. Breathe out, tap, inhale, return. We're doing 6 on each side now. So tap, return. See, there's no movement through the spine. And you should really feel that you've got lots of connection around your middle. So toe muscles down and in, spine really supported. 3 more on each side. If you fancy making this a bit more challenging, you can come into your curl up and support your head as you do this. Breathing out, in, out, in. Last one to each side now. Out and in. Place your head down and then take your legs down, 1, 2. Well done. If you feel like you need a little rest, just take your legs over to the side, back through to center and over to the other side. So we've got this lovely hip roll going on here. Well done. Okay, so we're now going to turn this into a diamond double toe tap. Now, if you're just starting out, just stick with that single toe tap. Otherwise, we're going to have our hands behind our head once again. Bring your legs up 1, 2 into your double knee fold and cross your ankles over. Your knees should be apart. Then we're going to come into our curl up here, supporting the head with the hands. Gaze is going between your legs, so through your legs here. Take a deep breath and breathe out. Tap the heels down, return back in. So it's really controlled. Toe muscles coming down and in. Tap and return. We're going to try and do 8 of these. So we're just going to do 2 more like this. 1. If this is too much, just stick with your single toe taps. 2. And back up. Good. And then let's swap the legs over. Other leg goes on top and go once again. Tap. Return. Keeping your head supported. Tap. Return. Neutral spine and pelvis as well. Tap. Return. And tap. And return. Place your head down, uncross your legs and take your legs down. 1, 2. Well done. Again, just relax here with a knee, a hip roll, so legs going from side to side. And we'll take this into our single leg stretch now. So back to neutral spine and pelvis. Just make sure you're still in that position. Nice long sides of waist. Clasping your head behind, your hands behind your head, and take your legs 1, 2 into a double knee fold. Bring your toes together and take your knees apart. Now come into your curl up. This is our start position. Then lengthen your hands so they're either side of your knees. Deep breath in here, and then as we breathe out, we lengthen one leg and use our hands to draw the opposite knee in towards the shoulder. Inhale, swap. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, swap. Exhale, lengthen. So the lower you take this leg, the more challenging you might find this exercise. This is a great way to build up, because you can start by taking your leg fairly high into the air, and then as you get more confident and strong, you can take your legs down. Now you can also do this with your head on the floor, or if you feel like you really need the extra support, take your hands behind your head and just pedal through the legs. Let's go 2 more times to each side. 1 and 2. Bring your knees in, place your head down and relax here, turning your head from side to side. Well done. Okay, so now we're turning this into our double leg stretch legs. I'm going to break this down into the different elements so you can practice those, and when you're ready, you can put them all together. So our first part is our arms. Now you can do this either with your head on the floor or come up into your curl up like this. So I'll show you both. With your head on the floor, you have your arms down, palms down on the floor. We take a nice deep breath in, And then float your arms up and back into a ribcage closure without popping your ribcage up, and then big circle around. And again, up and back, big circle around. So doing that with your head in the air, little curl up, and you'll maintain that height of the curl up as you go into that lovely arm circle. Just 2 more like this. Big circle around. Last one. Circle around, arms down, place your head on the floor. Well done. So let's practice the legs now. We're going to take our legs up 1, 2. Bring your toes together, knees apart. Engage through the middle. You can either have your head on the floor or come into your curl up and support your head in your hands. This time, as we inhale, we lengthen our legs away, squeeze the inner thighs together. Exhale and back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, back. So lengthening away, draw back in. Let's do 3 more like this. 3 and 2, and our last one here, lengthening away, draw back in, head comes down, and take your legs back down. 1, 2. Well done. Now if you're feeling up to it, let's add all of these exercises together. So we're going to do our full on double leg stretch. So neutral spine and pelvis again. Float your legs up. 1, 2. Toes together, knees apart. Come into your curl up and extend your arms so they are mid-thigh level. Now we're going to move on the inhale. So as we inhale, take your arms back, lengthen your legs away. Big circle around. Inhale. Exhale, circle. We're going to try and do 8 of these today if you can. Lengthen. Draw back in, lengthen, back in. Let's go. 3 and 2, and our last one here, lengthening away, draw back in, head down, bring your knees in, have a little rest here. Well done. So now I'm going to turn this into our crisscross. We're going to do our crisscross prep and then our full on crisscross. So crisscross prep, you're going to take your hands behind your head once again, clasp them here, elbows in your peripheral vision. We're going to come into our curl up. So this is our start position here. So nicely supported curling up. Now we're going to float one knee into a single knee fold and at the same time twist to the side. Inhale, leg goes back and you twist back to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, down. So we've got this connection around our core now. It's great for strengthening through the spine. Keep it nice and slow and try and keep your head supported. Let's go 2 more times to each side. Breathe out, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Final one to each side. Exhale and inhale. Lengthen yourself down. Now you can either stick with that exercise or we'll turn this into our full on crisscross. If you're doing full on crisscross, let's bring our legs up. 1, 2. Hands behind our head, coming into curl up. And now the same principle applies. As we breathe out, we'll bring the knee in towards the elbow as we lengthen the opposite leg away. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist and lengthen. Inhale, back. So you're twisting over, draw back in, and again you can lower that leg slightly more down towards the floor as you feel stronger. Good, let's try and do 3 more to each side. Feeling that connection around the middle, so around the obliques. 2 and 1. Bring yourself back in, head down, hug your knees in, take them down. 1, 2 onto the floor, and let's just finish off with a lovely hip roll. So knees going over to the side, lovely twist, back to center, over to the side and center. Final one to each side, just enjoying this stretch. And over, back to center, and we're now going to push ourselves up through to a seated position. So come however suits you best, and I'd like you to sit nice and tall here and just feel the weight going down evenly through your sitting bones, lifting up through the crown of your head engaging through your middle, so try not to slump here, lifting up arms out to the side, ready for our 2 final breaths. Let's take a nice deep breath in, and as you breathe out, bring your arms up in the air, maybe stretch up and back, press the air away. One more time like this, all the way up, lifting through, press the air away, and you can give yourself a clap. Well done. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope you enjoyed that 15-minute core blast Pilates. Do let me know how you get on, and see you soon.